10 ancient marvels, 10 mysteries that continue to baffle the brightest scientific minds. Journey with us as we explore these incredible echoes from a lost world today. Welcome to the Purple Files. If you enjoy our videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let's get right into it. Our first ancient marvel is the astonishing Antikythera mechanism. Imagine, in 1901, sponge divers exploring a 2,000-year-old Roman shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera. Among the treasures, they found a corroded, unassuming lump of bronze. Decades of meticulous study of its 82 surviving fragments revealed its true nature. An incredibly complex assembly of at least 30 interlocking bronze gears and intricate dials. This device, dating back to approximately 100 BC, is often called the world's first analog computer. Its purpose? To model the cosmos with remarkable accuracy. It could predict the positions of the sun and moon, track lunar phases, forecast solar and lunar eclipses, and even signal the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. The precision required to design and create such a machine, with its sophisticated differential gears and complex gearing ratios, is simply breathtaking for its era. What truly baffles scientists and historians is the profound gap in technological history it represents. Nothing even approaching its complexity appears again for over 1,000 years, until the grand astronomical clocks of medieval Europe. How did this level of mechanical ingenuity and astronomical understanding arise so early in human history? Were there other, similar devices that have been lost to time? The Antikythera mechanism isn't just an artifact. It's a profound challenge to our assumptions about the technological prowess of the ancient world. A true echo of lost genius. Next, we delve into a discovery that sparks an electrifying debate: the so-called Baghdad battery. Unearthed in the 1930s near Baghdad, Iraq, these terracotta jars date back to the Parthian or Sasanian periods, roughly between 250 BC and 640 CC. Inside each unassuming pot, typically around 13 centimeters high, was a cylinder made of sheet copper. Suspended in the center of this copper cylinder, but not touching it, was an iron rod. The top was sealed with an asphalt plug, holding the iron rod and copper cylinder in place. The controversial theory, proposed by Wilhelm Koenig, who discovered them, is that these artifacts were ancient galvanic cells, primitive batteries. When filled with an acidic liquid, like vinegar or grape juice, which would have been readily available, experiments show these devices can indeed produce a small electrical current, perhaps around 1 volt. This has led to tantalizing speculation. Could ancient civilizations have harnessed electricity, possibly for electroplating precious metals onto other surfaces, like gilding silver with gold? Some artifacts from the period do show signs of sophisticated gilding. Others suggest a mild form of electrotherapy for medical purposes, or even for creating a tingling sensation in religious ritual. However, the mystery deepens because no wires or other conductive elements have ever been found with these jars. Furthermore, there are no contemporary texts describing their use as batteries. Many archaeologists remain skeptical, proposing they were simply storage vessels for sacred scrolls, with the organic material long since decayed and the metal components serving a different, unknown purpose. Whether a true battery or a misinterpreted artifact, the Baghdad battery forces us to question just how much our ancestors truly understood and what secrets still lie buried beneath the sands. Prepare to be mystified by an enigma wrapped in parchment: the Voynich manuscript. This handwritten codex, carbon dated to the early 15th century, is named after Wojfrid Voynich, the Polish book dealer who acquired it in 1912. Its roughly 240 pages are filled with an unknown script, flowing from left to right and adorned with bizarre, colorful illustration. These drawings depict unidentified plants, astrological and astronomical diagrams, strange biological forms, and what appear to be pharmaceutical recipes, all unlike anything known. The true puzzle lies in its text. despite decades of intense scrutiny by the world's most brilliant cryptographers and linguists, including codebreakers from both World War I and World War II, not a single word has been definitively deciphered. Is it a sophisticated cipher? An artificial language? A lost natural language? Or an elaborate, meaningless hoax designed to fool an unknown buyer? Theories abound, ranging from it being the work of Roger Bacon or even Leonardo da Vinci, to it being a coded message from extraterrestrials. Statistical analysis of the text shows patterns consistent with genuine language, such as word frequencies and entropy, making a simple hoax less likely, yet it resists all attempts at translation. The unique illustrations offer tantalizing clues, but ultimately deepen the mystery. As the subjects they depict remain largely unidentifiable, the Voynich manuscript stands as one of history's most famous unsolved cryptographic challenges, a silent testament to a secret we may never unlock. Our journey now takes us high into the Bolivian Andes, to the incredible ruins of Puma Punku, part of the larger Tiwanaku archaeological site dating back to around 500 to 1000 CE. Puma Punku, meaning Gate of the Puma, presents a profound engineering puzzle. What we find here are massive stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, crafted from incredibly hard andesite and red sandstone. The precision of the stonework is simply astounding. These colossal blocks are cut with perfectly straight edges, intricate angles, and smooth, almost polished surfaces. Many feature complex interlocking designs, fitting together like giant three-dimensional puzzle pieces, often with such accuracy that not even a razor blade can be inserted between them. Most famously, the H blocks are a marvel of uniformity, suggesting a sophisticated understanding of standardization and mass production. The baffling question is, how did a civilization without written records, the wheel for transportation of such weights, or iron tools, achieve this level of craftsmanship? The nearest andesite quarry is over 60 kilometers away, across challenging terrain. How were these multi-ton blocks transported and then lifted into place? Theories range from advanced lost stone softening techniques to unknown tools and even extraterrestrial assistance, though archaeologists generally look for more terrestrial explanations, however elusive. Puma Punku forces us to reconsider the technological capabilities of ancient Andean cultures, leaving scientists and engineers in awe of its impossible precision. Our next enigma takes us to the arid coastal plains of Peru to witness the breathtaking Nazca lines. Etched into the desert floor between 500 BCE and 500 CE by the Nazca culture, these colossal geoglyphs cover an area of nearly 500 square kilometers. There are hundreds of individual figures ranging from simple lines and geometric shapes, some stretching for kilometers, to complex zoomorphic designs depicting animals like hummingbirds, spiders, monkeys, lizards, and even a figure known as the astronaut. The sheer scale of these designs is astounding. Most are only truly recognizable from high in the air. This has led to endless speculation about their creation and purpose. The method of creation is generally understood. The reddish-brown, iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the desert surface were removed, exposing the lighter-colored earth beneath. The dry, windless, stable climate of the Nazca region has preserved them remarkably well for centuries. But why were they made? Theories abound. Maria Ricci, a German mathematician and archaeologist who dedicated her life to studying the lines, proposed they were an astronomical calendar pointing to celestial events. Others suggest they were pathways for ritual processions related to water worship in a dry region, or perhaps even offerings to mountain deities or sky gods, visible only to those powerful beings. Some more fringe theories even invoke ancient astronauts. Despite decades of research, no single explanation satisfies all the evidence, leaving the Nazca lines as a stunning, silent message from the past, their true meaning still waiting to be fully deciphered from the sands of time. We now travel to Delhi, India, to witness a metallurgical wonder that has defied the elements for over 16 centuries. The Iron Pillar of Delhi. Standing over 7 meters tall and weighing more than 6 tons, this ancient monument, located in the Qutb complex, was originally erected by King Chandragupta II around the year 400 CE. What makes it so extraordinary is its remarkable resistance to rust and corrosion, despite centuries of exposure to Delhi's humid climate and fluctuating temperatures. For generations, scientists and metallurgists have been baffled by its longevity. While modern stainless steel relies on chromium, the Delhi pillar is composed of 98% wrought iron, with a high phosphorus content and a unique, thin protective layer of misolite, a compound of iron, oxygen, and hydrogen that has formed on its surface. This passive protective film is believed to be a key factor in its rust resistance, a result of the specific ancient iron-making processes used, which included adding certain plant materials during smelting and the unique atmospheric conditions. The pillar also showcases advanced forging techniques for its time, as creating such a large and uniform iron structure would have been a significant challenge. While the exact methods are still debated, the pillar's incredible preservation is a testament to the sophisticated metallurgical skills of ancient Indian craftsmen. It's not just an artifact. It's a silent, enduring symbol of a lost technological prowess that modern science has only recently begun to fully understand. A true rust-proof marvel from a bygone era. Our next mystery is a terrifying weapon that dominated naval battles for centuries: Greek fire. First employed by the Byzantine Empire around the 7th century CE, this incendiary weapon was legendary for its ability to burn on water, cling to ships and flesh, and supposedly could only be extinguished by sand, vinegar, or urine. Water only seemed to spread. Its devastating effectiveness helped the Byzantines defend their empire against numerous naval assaults, particularly from Arab fleets. The exact recipe for Greek fire was a closely guarded state secret, passed down through generations of the Byzantine military elite, and it has been lost to time. Historical accounts describe it being projected through siphons or tubes mounted on Byzantine warships or thrown in pottery grenades. The sight of this inextinguishable flame leaping across the water struck terror into the hearts of their enemy. Ingredients commonly proposed by historians and chemists include various combinations of pine resin, naphtha, quicklime, sulfur, and petroleum. The quicklime reacting with water could have generated heat and possibly ignited the mixture. Despite numerous attempts to replicate it, based on ancient descriptions, no modern formula has definitively matched all the reported properties of the original Greek fire. The loss of this formula represents a significant gap in our understanding of ancient chemical technology and warfare. It remains one of history's most intriguing lost secrets, a chemical weapon that once set the seas ablaze, and whose true composition continues to elude us. We now turn to an innovation that literally shaped an empire: Roman concrete, or opus caementicium. From around 200 BC, the Romans developed a revolutionary building material that was incredibly durable, versatile, and even capable of setting underwater. Structures like the Pantheon in Rome, with its magnificent unreinforced concrete domes still standing after nearly 2,000 years, or the robust aqueducts and harbours that crisscross the empire, are enduring testaments to its strength. For centuries, the secret to Roman concrete's longevity, particularly its ability to withstand harsh marine environments where modern concrete crumbles, baffled engineers. Recent scientific investigations have revealed a key ingredient: volcanic ash, known as pozzolana, mixed with lime. This combination created a uniquely stable binder. More astonishingly, researchers have discovered that many Roman concrete structures possess a remarkable self-healing capability. Tiny white chunks, previously thought to be impurities from poor mixing, are actually lime clasts. When cracks form and water seeps in, These lime clasts dissolve and recrystallize, filling the cracks and repairing the structure. This hot mixing process, using quicklime, created these reactive clasts and contributed to the concrete's exceptional durability. Understanding this ancient recipe offers profound lessons for modern construction, potentially leading to more sustainable and long-lasting concrete, reducing the environmental impact of cement production. Roman concrete isn't just old. It's a blueprint for a smarter, more resilient future, a self-healing secret from the ancient world. Our exploration now takes us to the magnificent Temple of Hathor at Dendera, Egypt, to examine a series of intriguing stone carvings known as the Dendera Light. Found in a subterranean crypt, these reliefs, dating to the Ptolemaic period, depict elongated, bulb-like objects. Inside each bulb is a serpent-like figure extending from a lotus flower, which some interpret as a filament. The bulb itself is connected by a cable or stem to a rectangular object resembling a jed pillar, often associated with stability and the god Osiris, which some proponents of an electrical theory liken to an insulator or a generator. This imagery has fueled considerable speculation, particularly from pseudo-archaeologists who propose that these carvings are evidence of ancient Egyptians possessing sophisticated electrical lighting technology akin to giant crooks' tubes or arc lamps. They argue that the lack of soot in many tombs and temples suggests an alternative, clean light source. The serpent is seen as the electrical discharge, the lotus as the socket, and the jed pillar as the power source. However, mainstream Egyptologists overwhelmingly refute this interpretation. They explain these scenes through the lens of Egyptian mythology and symbolism. The bulb is identified as the womb of the sky goddess Nut, or a representation of the cosmos from which the serpent god Harsomptus, symbolizing the rising sun, is born from a lotus flower, a common symbol of creation and rebirth. The jed pillar is a symbol of Osiris's backbone, representing stability and power. While the electrical interpretation is captivating, the consensus is that the Dendera lights are a rich tapestry of religious iconography, not a blueprint for ancient light bulbs. Yet, the debate continues to flicker, illuminating our fascination with the technological possibilities of the past. Next, we uncover a small, enigmatic artifact that has soared into controversy, the Saqqara bird. Discovered in 1898 during the excavation of a tomb in Saqqara, Egypt, this wooden object, carved from sycamore, dates to approximately 200 BC. It measures about 15 centimeters long, with a wingspan of roughly 18 centimeters and weighs just under 40 grams. Its shape is distinctly bird-like, but with some peculiar features that have led to extraordinary claims. Unlike most ancient Egyptian bird depictions, the Saqqara bird lacks legs and has a vertical tail more akin to an airplane's rudder or an airfoil than a bird's tail feathers. Its wings are also shaped with an aerodynamic profile. These features have led some, including Dr. Khalil Messihu, who rediscovered it in the Cairo Museum in 1969, to theorize that it was not a toy or a religious effigy, but a model of an actual ancient aircraft or glider. Proponents suggest ancient Egyptians might have understood the principles of aerodynamics and even achieved flight. However, most Egyptologists and aviation experts remain skeptical. They point out that it lacks the necessary features for stable flight, such as a horizontal stabilizer, and that its small size and material make it unlikely to be a scale model of a man-carrying aircraft. The prevailing view is that it was likely a child's toy, a weather vane, or a ceremonial object, perhaps representing a falcon, a common motif in Egyptian art and religion. Despite attempts to build and fly replicas with varying degrees of success, often requiring modifications, the true purpose of the Saqqara bird remains airborne in debate. A tiny artifact carrying weighty questions about ancient ingenuity, from the intricate gears of the Antikythera mechanism to the debated purpose of the Saqqara bird. We've journeyed through a landscape of astonishing ancient technologies. These echoes from a lost world do more than just fascinate us. They challenge our understanding of the past and the trajectory of human innovation. The rust-proof iron pillar of Dili, the potentially self-healing Roman concrete, the terrifying efficiency of Greek fire, the unbreakable code of the Voynich manuscript, the impossible stonework of Pumapunku, the debated Baghdad Battery, and the symbolic Dendera lights. Each artifact, each mystery, pushes the boundaries of what we thought ancient civilizations were capable of achieving. Are these isolated flashes of brilliance, or are they tantalizing glimpses of a much broader, more sophisticated technological understanding that has been largely lost to time, buried under sand, or simply misunderstood? The ongoing research, the passionate debates, and the continuous efforts to decipher and replicate these marvels reveal a profound truth. Our ancestors were capable of extraordinary ingenuity, problem-solving, and craftsmanship. These ancient innovations force us to question our modern assumptions about progress. They remind us that genius is not confined to one era and that there is still so much to learn from those who came before us. As we continue to unlock the secrets of yesterday's genius, we not only gain a deeper appreciation for our shared human history, but also inspire new ways of questioning and expanding today's knowledge. The echoes from these lost worlds continue to resonate, urging us to keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep marveling. And that is it. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the Purple Files, click the like button, and drop a comment down below. More videos to come, and until then, thanks for watching.